Hey Cancer, this is Lana the Comedian Medium, and I am coming to bring you your Cancer reading. My dear Cancers, I love you. Everybody in my life is Cancer. My husband, my grandpa, my dad, my nephew, my best friend, my husband's best friend, a couple of my other friends. It just seems like it just is a repeating pattern in my life. I am a Pisces moon, that must be why. Because Sagittarius and Cancers shouldn't be that compatible, but I end up having everybody Cancer. Go figure, right? Even my twin flame is a Cancer. Go figure. So with that, please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading and hypnosis. Visit enchantedsky.com. You can book a reading. You can visit my blog page, thewisewomensage.com. You can visit my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram page. Book a reading. Just go on my Facebook, hit a date and a time, and I will confirm it with you. Remember, I am Central Time. I'm talking to people all around the world. And some people are calling me from like Australia, and then you're 18 hours ahead of me. So just remember that, and then I'm gonna. I should have a converter on there. I think I'm gonna throw that one onto the website. I just got to figure out how to do it. I'm techie, but not some of the stuff I don't quite know. I'm also opening my own podcast out of Chicago, so you'll be hearing more about that, and it's gonna concentrate on empaths and how to be a good empath and how not let things get to you. Because I know a lot of empaths. That's mostly what I get phone calls. They don't understand how to block energy. They're having trouble with that. So, okay, let's get on with this, my dear Cancers. I love you. And to my twin flame, I know you're listening out there. You need to tell me how you're feeling, because there's something up with you. And by the way, you aren't always with your twin flame. I thought I would tell you that. You might not be on purpose. There might be other reasons. But he knows it. I know it. And I know he's watching. So, okay. So, you came out of this you had opportunities. Maybe for your job, maybe you've been an expert at your craft and you went to a lull, which makes total sense because we're in COVID. Some of you guys may have kept working too because there's a job or a job opportunity that had been around this, coming out of this. You'd taken the bull by the horns and you'd won the battle. And as you're coming in, there's a party or a get together. Now this can be a love triangle also. All right. And you are doing somebody for somebody else, or someone else is doing something for you. Okay. Just remember that. Now this could mean love. This could be you love somebody and you're giving them what they need because they're helping them out or they're helping you out. Now there's something currently hidden which I find very interesting in a love reading. I want to say this is a spiritual card, but when I see this card, me personally, it's a 30-day card. Well, and it's also, there's something very hidden this month that needs to be revealed, needs to be said, needs to be, come forth, okay? Now, the Page of Swords is a message, and it's an email. There's something coming your way. Now, maybe it's somebody telling you how they feel. Maybe it's somebody offering you something. I feel like they're telling you to not go overboard. Be careful and don't overdo anything. But there is a card, and this is Coventiality. So this could be a marriage. This could be it could be something to do with religion. But it's the normal stuff within constraints of the normal norms in society. Okay? Maybe there's a marriage. Maybe there's you're going to come to an agreement with your partner, your lover. Maybe that's what you're going to do. And they're telling you to be careful. Don't overdo it. I'm sick of you. I'm moving out, you stupid bitch. They're telling you, just slow down. Just relax, okay? They're telling you that maybe you should think it through. Now, you remember these cards can't tell you what to do. They're just a reflection. So, and I refuse as a good psychic. A good psychic should never tell you what you have to do. You need to dump him. No, don't. If they do that, you need to run, because a good reader will say that's your choice. It's your free will. It's your chart. But this is the way you're going. Unless you want to make a change, this is what's going to happen. Okay. So now you've got an air card in here, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That could be you. Okay, maybe. But there's somebody involved in this. Now, there's also going to be a woman in power. All right? And there's a lot of arguing. There's mock battles, petty annoyances. And you just need to cut free. I kind of feel like I'm reading for somebody that I have to laugh. Because I won't be surprised a very good friend of mine emails me or sends me a message going, okay, was this read for me? Because you need to, this is all in your head. You are constrained in your head. You could cut free of this if you really wanted, but you feel restricted. You feel like this is bullshit, you know? There's a lot of hard work involved. And maybe you're a little lazy about it. Maybe you need to cut free from some people. Cut free of the conventionality. Maybe, I know this is weird. Maybe you want a love triangle. Maybe you want one. And because you don't, this person's in power and got control on you. And maybe you just, maybe you just want to cut the conventionality and just have a friend with benefits. I don't know. It just seems that way from what I'm seeing on here. Now, this is not for everybody, and you know that. But it can also mean that there's somebody that they're warning that maybe they want a relationship, maybe they want a marriage, maybe they want you to cut loose and they want you to pick them instead. Just a thought. It's kind of a funny reading. I'm making me laugh because I know this is accurate for a couple of people, and I can't help but laugh. Oh, and you know who it is. I got lots of friends on. I have a lot of friends on here, so I just thought I would, yeah. You followed your heart in the past. You used your heart chakra. That's for love. That's for caring. That's for, you're a good person, okay? And you stood your ground. You stood up for what was right. But now you're at a point where you're like, you have to speak your truth. This sucks. Or I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Or, you know what? Let's go to the next level. Why don't we get married? Why don't we make to go to the next level? It can't stay this way. Or maybe somebody's doing their throat chakra and they say to you, or you say to them, you better choose. There's a love triangle going on here. You better make your damn mind up. Okay? You have an obstacle and a challenge, and I told you there's a third wheel or there's something else going on, and you need help from somebody. Maybe seeing clearly. Maybe you just need to call a friend and talk. And it's all a waiting game, and I find that interesting that these cards are almost the same thing. It's a waiting game. Maybe you're gonna think about what you're going to do, make a plan. Maybe you're going to go ahead and get married. It's all in a waiting game. Maybe you want to see what happens and how it unfolds for you this month. Spiritual strength. You've got the spiritual strength. I haven't seen this card before. This is the first time in all the decks I've used, I've seen this card. Spiritual strength. Well, they're telling you you've got the ability. See, look at him. He's holding up the world. You've got the ability to put your foot down and maybe be strong and go after what you want. Because maybe a lot of this is you're not in the right relationship. And you know it. Maybe you need to tell somebody. Maybe you need to walk up to somebody and say, you know what, I'm in love with you. I've always been in love with you. I don't care anymore, but you have to know. And that's part of your throat chakra. Okay? Maybe that's what you need. Okay? So, with that said, that was an interesting read. I haven't done one of those in a long time. And I actually nothing like that. That's a very unique one. Um, there's just things that need to be said. So, with that, this is Lana the Comedian Medium, and I hope you have a great rest of your summer. I will be coming back for your financial reading and career and finances real soon, but in a couple days. Blessings.